Donald Trump has dismissed calls for him to take on the role of Speaker of the House of Representatives. Our Washington correspondent Annalise Nielsen has more.
For the first time in US history, the US House of Representatives is in session with no speaker, and the chaos could drag on for weeks. As Republicans start nominating themselves to become Speaker, a few Trump supporters have suggested the former president should nominate himself. Technically, the US Constitution doesn't require the Speaker to be a member of the House of Representatives. So Donald Trump could preside over the House of Representatives as Speaker. But when asked about the prospect as he entered court for the third day of his New York trial, Donald Trump dismissed the idea.
I'll do whatever it is to help, but my total focus is being president and, quite honestly, making America great again, because we are living in a country in decline. This is a country that's failing badly. We're not respected in the world. I'm running for president. I'm up by 40 and 50 points and more in some cases. But whatever I can do to help with regard to Speaker is good. By the way, I'm also leaning Biden by a lot. If I wasn't, I wouldn't have trials like this.
The Speaker is an extremely powerful role in the US government. In the event a president becomes incapacitated or dies, the line of succession goes Vice President and then Speaker of the House. So Donald Trump could theoretically be just 2 calamities away from the Oval Office. In the meantime, 2 members have nominated themselves for Speaker, Jim Jordan and Steve Scalise, both powerful voices in their own right. The Biden administration has called on Congress to aim for a more bipartisan approach.
More than anything, we need to change the poisonous atmosphere in Washington. You know, we have strong disagreements, but we need to stop seeing each other as enemies. We need to talk to one another, listen to one another, work with one another, and we can do that. I join with Minority Leader Jeffries in saying that our Republican colleagues remain committed to working in a bipartisan fashion. We're prepared to do it as well.
The critical issue at the heart of the funding stoush is money for Ukraine. The far right of the Republican Party in the House wants it stopped, and using these tactics, they might just get their way.
I'm against that. What I understand is at some point we're going to have to deal with this appropriation process in the right way, and we're going to try to do that in the next, what are we down to, 41 days. The most pressing issue on Americans' mind is not Ukraine. It is the border situation, and it is crime on the streets.
And all this is happening while the deadline for a government shutdown draws closer. The House of Representatives needs to pass its critical spending bills by November 22nd. And right now, the House can't pass a thing. Annalise Nielsen, Sky News, Washington, D.C.